Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new season of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're at Daytona International Speedway for the 38th running of the Daytona 500. As always, it will kick off our season here in the Pokemon Cup series, and you saw earlier that we kicked off our Pokemon Cup Plus series season at Daytona as well. That was a great race overall, but now we're here at the big one, the biggest one of them all. The Cup race is back again here in the Daytona International Speedway, and one of these drivers will become a Daytona 500 champion. So here's the starting lineup for this race and your drivers for the season, if you didn't catch my info video earlier. On the pole for the Daytona 500 will be Jonathan Fast in the 17, and on his outside will be the 12 car of Johnny Gardner. Two extraordinary drivers on the front row. Jonathan Fast returning after taking a few seasons off in the Cup Series, so we'll see if he adds another Daytona 500 win to his trophy case. And Johnny Gardner, as you know, the legend, the two-time champion in the Cup Series, hopes to go for a third title this season. Row 2, it is Maxwell Smart in the 20 and Anthony Then in the 37. He was one of the finalists last season. He hopes to win a championship once again here in the Cup Series. Row 3, we have Alexander Rowe and Nicky Maxwell. Row 4 is Justin Zeidel and Kayvon Lewis. And row 5, there's Chen Zi and Zachary DeLello. And let's look like some other notable drivers in this field. Mark Wallace, the rookie, is in the 24 this season. Philip Goldberg's back in the Cup Series. The former champion is back in the 47 this season. Another former champion's behind him. Cullen Francis in the 95. Derek Hamill's back again in the 32. Christian Vargas moves to the 66. And new rookie Daniel Price is in the 51. There's where our defending series champion will be starting here today's race. Wyatt Quayle is in the 17th spot. Sharon Evans starts alongside him. There's Cody Smart and Edith Cardozo also coming back. Steve Morgan's coming back after taking a couple seasons off. And new rookie Van Tracy Battle is in the 15. Kermika Jansen, another former two-time champion, back again in the Cup Series in the 21. Zachary Fitzwater in the 4 car. He's looking to finally win that Pokemon Cup championship with the team. Chase Wisted, a new rookie in the number 9 this season. Cassandra Kirker back again after making the championship 4 last season in that 8 car. Pichu in a new number this year in the 97, and Austin Stitzel in the 42, also in a new number. Nathan Alvarez, the last of the championship 4 competitors from last season, he's back in the 36 for more. And Cassidy Reynolds, the new rookie, will be driving the 6. Toby Smith is back, and this time he moves to the 11, and Eli Bright as well in the 38. The Indianapolis 500 winner Jackson Nantel is now a full-time Cup Series driver. He's driving the 88. And Anthony Lopez, he makes a triumphant return to the 77. Alex Hawkins, he comes back to the 1 car like last season. And Lauren Martinez running the 00 for Starcom in season 38. Priya McShane also returns in the 41. Alongside her will be Matthew Mdev. Brad Cheston back in the 22. The regular season champion looks to finally win a real championship in the Cup Series here in that 22 team. And Luke Walker's competing for this one race only in the 98 car for the Daytona 500. Also competing in this one race only, Leah Walker in the 93. They'll be competing in the 98 and 93 car for this race only, but they will be in other races in different cars throughout the season as part-timers. And finally, Giovanni Castillo wraps up the field. He'll be running in the 18 for Joe Gibbs in season 38. Now let's not waste any more time. It's time to finally go trackside for the command to fire the engines up. We're about to get underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And here we go, the cars roll off the track to kick off the new season of the Cup Series in season 38. We will have stages like last time, but only super speedways will include stage breaks. This first stage will be 10 laps, and again, the second stage will also be 10 laps. And of course, the top 10 will be awarded stage points, with the stage winner getting the playoff point if that driver makes the playoffs. And of course, a win gets you into the playoffs, and we will have 20 out of the 40 drivers in this field make the playoff field after 26 races. We'll see who will be the first winner here in season 38 and who will etch his or her name into immortality as the Daytona 500 winner. Here we go. Season 38 is underway. The green flag waves in the Daytona 500. Starting to draft each other. Looks like Jonathan Fast is leading the pack. No surprise he starts on pole, and here comes the 37 of Anthony Then. I believe it's the first time any driver has driven an Airtown 3 paint scheme. Oh, no, I believe it's the first time that Anthony Then has driven. It's the first time that any driver has driven a paint scheme reflective on the game itself. And very fittingly, it might lead the first lap. Let's see who's going to lead lap 1 of the season. It looks like it is going to be Anthony Then. How about that? The first lap of the season is led by the driver in the NASCAR Racing 2003 season paint scheme. And there's already a big crash near the start-finish line as the caution has waved. And they won't even race back to the line. So let's look at what happened under caution in the first lap. They wasted no time crashing. Let's see if we can get a good view here. And look at this. Cassandra Kirker contact with Austin Stitzel. And that sets up the big one here at Daytona on the very first lap of the race. Look at that. A lot of cars involved in the wreck. A handful of cars spun into turn 1. The Walkers involved, unfortunately, and a handful of cars as well alongside them. Big crash on lap 1, the first caution of the season on lap 1. What are the odds of that? Anthony Then is your leader, and now let's get back to the green flag. Only Toby Smith and Brad Cheston are out, but they'll be back to redeem themselves in stage 2. 5 laps to go, we're back to green. Alexander Rowe is out in front, and here he comes, and he takes the lead. He gets the drafting help from Kayvon Lewis. And now Kayvon Lewis goes for the race lead. Here we go. Zachary DeLello also trying to draft behind him. And there they go. In the bottom draft, it works out to their advantage as the 48 Kayvon Lewis, he's in front with 4 laps to go in stage 1. Oh, someone's up in smoke. I just saw somebody go up. I don't know. I thought I saw somebody go up in smoke for a second there. Never mind. I think somebody might have hit the wall or might have had contact and did not spin out. It looks like the leader is going to be Johnny Gardner in the middle lane. And there's Justin Zeidel for the lead. And there's Zeidel in front. 3 laps to go in stage 1. Only the very beginning of this Daytona 500. And it's going to get intense. Here comes Fast. Oh, look at this. They're almost going 3 wide for the lead. Now they're going 3 wide for the lead. Look at this. All racing to lead at the end of the stage. And cars coming off pit road. There could be trouble. Oh my, oh boy. Lauren Martinez just coming off pit road into the apron. Oh boy, this is going to be a mess. And the double zero holds up the bottom line. 3 laps to go, and things are not looking too pretty for the drivers in that bottom lane. And looks like Lauren Martinez holds up the drivers in the bottom lane. 2 laps to go. They might catch the 18, and this could be even more trouble. Jonathan Fast trying to lead, and he gets the draft from the 14. Here comes the 18 in traffic, and he is going to make it through on the bottom lane. Anthony then, though, is trying to make a desperate move on the high line, but he does not have a drafting partner. And unfortunately, that high line has been overtaken by the 18, the slower car. We're going to have one more lap here in stage 1 for the 17 of Jonathan Fast. Started on the pole today. Looks to win the first playoff point of the season. He knows the battle is only half over, but at least if he earns a playoff point, that would be a really good booster heading into the final 10 laps. But I think Philip Goldberg, Alexander Rowe, they're going to go for it. They're going to try for that playoff point. Last chance for anyone to get that playoff point in stage 1. It looks like Jonathan Fast, Zachary DeLello will battle it out, but Fast is going to block DeLello. Jonathan Fast is going to win the stage, and he earns himself the playoff point. So there you have it. Stage 1 is complete. Jonathan Fast has earned a playoff point for winning the stage. And he will also earn 10 bonus points as well, being first in stage 1. So stage 1 is complete, and let's take a look at the stage 1 results. Just let me save this for 1 second. And there we go. Jonathan Fast, your stage 1 winner over Zachary DeLello, Kayvon Lewis. And the top 10 will earn points above Justin Zeidel. Zeidel's the last one to earn points out of stage 1. And all these drivers will start where they finished in stage 1 into stage 2. So it's going to be coming down to the final 10 laps here at Daytona, so you do not want to miss it. And here we go, folks, picking up where we last left off. Stage 2. This is for the Daytona 500. The final 10 lap stage, and if we get a caution that would normally end the race, we would go to a 2-lap caution-free overtime attempt where they go all out, all or nothing for the race win. Looks like everybody's going to be able to start cleanly. Last time we had a caution on lap 1, 1 or 2, I believe. So we had one caution early, and a couple drivers were damaged. Now everybody's back to normal on even strength for stage 2, and let's see what happens here in this final stage. We are green again. Here we go. The final 10 lap dash for the Daytona 500 begins now. Pretty good start for Jonathan Fast. He's already up and running. Things going pretty smoothly for the 17 team. That's only the first lap though, and Kayvon Lewis is right behind him. Here he comes on the bottom lane. He's going to go down on the low line. And the 17 with 9 laps to go in front, but now the race is about to get really intense. 3 wide behind them. I mean, this does not get any better than this. Look at this, pack racing. Oh my goodness. Somebody could slip up and cause the big one here in Daytona. Oh boy. Better hang it up. Better hang on. Here's Edith Cardoza and Pichu in the middle lines. Cardoza has the edge in the 52, and she's got the lead. Chase Wisted, and here comes the 95 Cullen Francis. And here's the 9 as well. 52 in front. Let's see if the 9 can hang on. And here comes the 95 Francis. Gonna make it a 3-wide battle for the lead. And he's gonna get that bottom lane. He's leading for now. Let's see if he can hang on. And probably he's not gonna be very long. Alvarez, it's his turn to lead. And he's got a teammate behind him of Eli Bright. 36 car. Making the most of his opportunity. Lap 4 now, and they're still going 3 wide. And how they not wreck out, I have no idea. Probably one of the best races I've seen so far in a while in a super speedway like this. And now the leaders are separating. This could come down to these handful of drivers all trying to get the win in the Great American Race. Chen Z is now on the bottom lane for second place, trying to break up the teammates. Oh, he tried, like the 38 tried to block him, but he wisely had to go up and let him take the position because he does not want to get the big one to happen here right now. 6 laps to go, and look at Nathan Alvarez, man. He doesn't need the drafting help. He is pulling away. I don't know how he's doing that, but man, he's pulling away right now. And here comes Chen Z, though. Chen Z, he's closing in on him. Could come down to the wire. Is it going to be a fun finish here? And here comes Derek Hamill down low. Steve Morgan moved to second place all of a sudden. He took Chen Z's draft. And he stays on the bottom lane. Oh boy, now there's cars showing down low. 5 to go. Luke Walker in the mix. In the 98 car, Luke Walker's in the mix. Trying to overcome being involved in the crash in the first lap of the race, and now he's in second. Look at Giovanni Castillo. He started in dead last in the race, and he's working his way up to the lead. "13 is Steve Morgan. He's now in front. Will he hang on to that lead? 4 laps to go. Still no wrecking, and I'm surprised. They haven't wrecked at all in stage 2. These guys are really saving it for last. Luke Walker trying to pull away with the draft and trying to make his right move. Walker still hanging on to this is Steve Morgan. Just 3 to go in Daytona. And here comes Wyatt Quayle, and he's the former champion. Trying to win a Daytona 500. 3 to go. It's going to come down to the wire again. Quayle looks low. He's got blocked, though, on the draft. He's looking low. Here comes Walker. He's going to make his move. And now 4th place, Priya McShane, also trying to make her move. By the way, this was 13 was Priya's old ride. And now she would like to win a Daytona 500 and over the old team that she used to be on. Oh, look at Brad Cheston. What a move. He's going 3 wide for second. He's taking the chance. Oh, they're going 4 wide in the back with 2 laps to go. This could turn ugly. They're in the wall. They're smacking the wall. And now they're crashing with 2 laps to go. Wow, look at the spin. My goodness, it's slowing down my game. Oh my gosh. And they'll race back to the line. And they'll have an overtime finish with 2 laps to go. It's going to come down to this. Oh my goodness. Wow. It was so big that the game actually slowed down on me when they started to crash. Here comes Hamill. He's going to take the lead. And how about Derek Hamill? He's going to lead in overtime in the Daytona 500. Wow, that's just shocking. My goodness, this is going to be one of the most exciting Daytona 500s we've done in a long time. Derek Hamill is going to be the leader in overtime, and I'm not going to show the wreck again because it slowed down my game. You saw that the game actually slowed down a lot when the wreck happened. So I really can't show you much more of that wreck anymore because of that. But it does set us up for a 2-lap overtime finish, and you do not want to miss the final 2 laps here in Daytona. Alrighty guys, we're back here in the final 2 laps in the Daytona 500. It's going to come down to this, folks. 2-lap overtimes, no caution, and this will be the only attempt. The only flags they'll see are the white and checkered flags, even if there's a wreck on the first lap. 2-lap overtime, and Derek Hamill's in the lead, and we'll see if he can hold on for the final 2 laps of the race. This should be exciting. Here we go, pace car to pit road. 2 more laps in the Daytona 500. Who's going to be the one that etches his or her name in the Daytona 500 history? We're going green. Here we go. Derek Hamill takes the green. 2 laps to go. We're underway. Here comes Jackson Ansel in the bottom lane. He won the Indianapolis 500 and now is trying to win the Daytona 500. Eli Bright following him behind. And here we go. There's Steve Morgan, Anthony Lopez, Priya McShane, Jonathan Fast. They all could win the Daytona 500. 3 wide. Here we go. To the white flag they come. Steve Morgan in front. Anthony Lopez on the bottom lane. Can he hold on? Last lap. Lopez looks low. Here he comes. Here's the white flag. Priya McShane also low, going 3 wide for the lead. Jonathan Fast bumped up. Priya McShane in front, and now second is Austin Stitzel. Can he win the Daytona 500? Chen Zi as well on the bottom. Here they come to the stripe. No, that's Cassandra Kirker. Here she comes. Down the final corner. They're going to crash in the back on the last lap. There they go. Race to the line. It's between Austin Stitzel and Cassandra Kirker. Who's it going to be to the line? It's Cassandra Kirker. The 8 car has won the Daytona 500 again. And an incredible finish. A big crash at the last lap, but Cassandra Kirker by inches gets the win at Daytona. What a race. It was a fitting end to an amazing Daytona 500. Cassandra Kirker wins it in the Great American Race. And that's probably the best I could do with the finish. But you still see from here, Kirker was out in front ahead of Austin Stitzel on the very last lap. Incredible finish. The 8 car of Cassandra Kirker with the biggest win of her career. She brings the 8 car back into the Daytona 500 victory lane. Here's that last lap crash. Look at them. They were going all out on that very last lap. Wow. Talk about a wild finish. Probably one of the most wildest Daytona 500s I have ever done here in the Cup Series. Oh my gosh. This had everything. Here it is one more time. Look at Chen Zi. He tried so hard to get that run and he crashed out of it. That is insane. That is brutally insane. And here it is again from the view of Toby Smith. Look at them up in smoke. 9 car wrecking and then they start to wreck. Huge crash on the last lap. No better. There was no better way to finish the Daytona 500 than with the big one. And here's the view of Chase Wisted. Look at the cars wrecking and piling one another. My goodness. And this was a finish to the race. And you can see that Cassandra... Oh wait, this is the best view I can give you. Right there, Cassandra Kirker has won the Daytona 500. She was 10th in that first lap. And in the second lap, the most important lap of them all, she was first. Wow. That's unbelievable to see the A car win the Daytona 500. That is just incredible, man. That's incredible. You could not make this stuff up. Wow, what a start to the season as Cassandra Kirker becomes your first winner of season 38. And she is now a Daytona 500 champion. Wow. The only achievement that could top the Daytona 500 is a championship. And Cassandra Kirker, she's one step closer to reaching that goal. Man, DJ Kirker's watching out, and he's got to be very happy, very excited that his sister Cassandra won the Daytona 500. It was a well-deserved, it was a well-timed move to put Cassandra Kirker in that 8 car to lead the team to victory in the Daytona 500. The first winner of season 38 is car number 8. Cassandra Kirker, and she beat out Austin Stitzel to the line for the race win. What an incredible finish. Wow. The rest of the results on the left of your screen, and of course stage points will be added from this race as well. So we'll see you guys next weekend, and the season is underway. Sawmill will be our second race, our next one, so you do not want to miss our first road course of the season. It's going to be our second race of the season. So hope you'll join us. We will see you guys next time at Sawmill Speedway.